My name is Neill Franklin. I'm a retired major from the Maryland State Police, former lieutenant colonel with the Baltimore Police Department. I'm the current executive director of the Law Enforcement Action Partnership, which is a international organization of criminal justice professionals. That's judges, police, prosecutors, prison wardens, and more criminal justice professionals who advocate for smart policy to reduce crime and incarceration at the same time. And we're doing it. We've been doing it for a few years now, and it's been working. One of the things that we have been able to focus on that has been successful is the elimination of mandatory minimums across this country. And I'm not the only one. Again, we represent thousands of police officers and prosecutors and judges across the country. As a matter of fact, next Tuesday in the House, he's not available today, but we're going to have one of our judges testify regarding this piece of legislation. I want to read you something real quick from a number of police chiefs and prosecutors who gathered in this past October in Washington, D.C. for a crime summit. And this is what they said. And these are folks like Bill Bratton, Charlie Beck, Gary McCarthy, who used to be in Chicago, from Dallas, who used to be in Dallas, David Brown, and others. And this is what they said. In recent years, conservatives, progressives, and law enforcement leaders have come to agree on the need to reform the criminal justice system so that we reduce both crime and incarceration simultaneously. As we face new crime challenges together, we must avoid past mistakes and embrace modern, effective strategies. That's what they said. Mandatory minimum sentencing is not an effective strategy. The proof is in the pudding from the mistakes that we've made over the years to what got us to become the #1 incarcerator in the globe, the United States. This is a mistake of the past. And let me just close by saying this. This is not what our justice system is about, mandatory minimums. You just heard that there are judges that do look at a case and institute the appropriate punishment for the crime. And that's what I'm for. Holding people responsible, but every case is different, and it must rest upon its individual merits, and we must consider all people involved. That is the job of a judge, not the job of our policymakers. That is what our justice system is about. So I believe in holding people accountable along with the thousands of members of our organization. But let's do it right. Let's do it the way it's supposed to be done. If you got to educate judges, we educate judges. And that's how we do it. You have my written testimony, which is written for all three bills. So the part that you said about the children, that's relative to another piece of legislation. But this is for SB 197. And I strongly ask you to give an unfavorable report.